Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. We are a little late. We were out running errands and getting discounted prices on meat, like real meat, not that type of meat. Get your mind out the gutter. It's Sunday. Anyways, welcome to our channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to Mars versus Venus. Today we're going to talk about, now when I reference DeKlantis, I'm talking about DeSantis. Because let's just be real, Governor DeKlantis is a Klansman. He's racist. Point blank, period. But we want to talk about the personal experiences we've had here in Florida, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been in Florida a little over 2 years. I think 2 years and a month actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because August. Yeah.
Yep,
You're
two
right.
years and a month. Um, and we moved here from a state that's a red state, and and there on the surface there seem to be a lot of similarities, but when people on the outside looking in, when the media the media talks about the state, or even the most recent situations with DeSantis and his antics, and the NAACP getting involved, it
Hmm.
gives you this depiction of what the state is, which is absolutely not true. Now,
From our perception.
from our perception, now let me tell you, there are probably some hick towns, some backwood places that probably still subscribe to some of these things that what you think it is. But guess what? Every state that is one of those Jim Crow states still got those
It's
backwoods.
not even Jim Crow. It's just if you live in a European dominated country, that's how it's going to be toward people of color.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
But so we were talking about this because not sure if you know, but there is a tropical depression that's brewing in the Gulf, which we're looking to just get some rain from it. I hope that's the case because I got some plans in the works that might detour that. But and so we just said let's debunk some of these takes,
Mm-hmm.
or the stigma that's in the state of Florida.
Right.
So, Venus, I'll let you go first, or we can kind of bounce off. This is
Okay.
entirely
We
up
can
to you.
bounce off.
Okay.
So my experience coming from Texas. Now, why is he breathing heavy? Now we trying to record. He want to breathe heavy. The other co-host. Anyways, I find that I have more people are friendlier here. I feel like they're
Not
friendlier
even
here.
close.
Yeah, it's not even close. Like our neighborhood, oh my, our neighborhood is like honestly the best neighborhood you could ask for. We definitely like have a barter system. So we live in Florida. We have banana trees, and some of our neighbors have like cherry trees. They have what is
Star
it?
fruit,
Star fruit. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's really good.
avocado.
Avocados, papaya. So we just kind of barter amongst each other. I mean, we really do that. Like that's a thing. And I didn't know that was a thing. They will say hi to you before you can even say hi. And that's everybody in the neighborhood. I have not run across so far anyone. Well, one guy, but he actually said hi the other day, so I thought that was
And
weird.
here's another thing to add: the neighborhood is actually a melting pot too.
Yes, it is. So it's black people, white people, West Indian, Asian people. It is a melting pot of everyone, and everyone seems to be friendly so
Everybody.
far.
So kind of peeling back the layers on that, or doing not necessarily a deep dive, peeling back the layers. This is what we're referring to when you on the outside looking in, you hear about the changes that are being done with the education system,
Which is
about
crappy,
the
but I'll do
attack,
another one on that
the
one.
the attack from DeSantis on the LGBTQ community. All I'm going to tell you to do is look at the general election poll.
He's not winning. He's not doing very
If you
well.
look at them, there's certain areas but in my opinion, if you're the incumbent governor who is now running for president, you would think of any state that's going to have
Hmm.
your back, it would be your own state that you represent. Now, with that being said, Trump is running laps around him in most of the state, but that is a sticking point that we're trying to emphasize when it comes to the state of Florida. The state of Florida, I've said this before, was the best move that me and my family could make.
Yeah.
Not even close. I mean, just circumstance got us here due to the snowstorm from hell. That kind of sort of
Yeah.
was the linchpin that pushed us this way. But I have my doubts and have my hesitance, but you know, Venus, she sold me on it, and I'm like, all right, let's go, and here we are.
Yeah. And and I will be honest, there are, just like in Texas, right? I feel like the white people here are friendly. We just had a conversation a minute ago about him and his football team with another guy. I mean, it's random stuff. I remember like going to Aldi the other day and I forgot my bag and I just said it out loud. And the woman was like, "Oh, did you forget your bag?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I did." Because she was an older woman, and that's how I was raised. And then "I'll give you a bag." I said, "No, ma'am, no." She like, "No, no, no, honey, take the bag. You don't tell other people no twice. You got to just take it
Mm-hmm.
after a while."
Mm-hmm.
So I took the bag. I mean, it's things like that to where it's just like I didn't get that type of response in Texas, and I feel like people aren't as racist. Now they still could be. I don't know. I don't give a damn. But on the outside looking in, it doesn't seem like that.
So I'll give you a good example when it comes to politics, which is a hot topic going on right now. Somebody asked me, what's the difference between Florida and Texas since they're both red states? The governors seem to mirror one another
Yeah, they
with
do.
how they,
Abbott to Abbott.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
they
their
do.
antics.
They
And I
do.
said, the best example I can give you is that
Ooh, we gotta-
friendships in the state of Texas are broken due to politics.
Yes, I agree with that.
In the state here in this state, you could argue up and down with your neighbor on about politics, and then y'all put that stuff aside. Go out there, get your boat, take it out there to Clearwater and go
Yeah.
fishing, and leave that stuff on the table for another
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
That is the biggest difference that I can tell you. Like, politics don't dictate your life out here. No matter what anybody, if they're not a Floridian, don't believe them what they tell you about Florida politics.
About Tampa. I say
Okay,
Tampa.
fine. Let's just use Tampa. They don't. Yeah, because you know what, you're right. Because I think politics and how the ecosystem there is a little bit
Yeah.
different. When we evacuated, we got a chance to get firsthand experience.
Mm-mm.
But that'll be a story for another day. I got a crazy story to tell when I went to go get us some pizza. Uh, but for the city of Tampa, they don't wear politics on their sleeves.
Because
They
I
do
think
not.
is the, and I don't want to say something that's untrue, but I think that the mayor of Tampa is a lesbian. Well, I don't want to put something on her, whatever. I just think she's part of the LGBTQ community. I'll say that. I don't know
Okay.
what she is. I think that she is. She give me those vibes, but I do think she is part of the LGBTQ community.
Also, your bisexual radar
Yeah,
picking up.
my gaydar is
Yeah,
on
gaydar.
that. It's on it. So I think that she is, because she even mentioned about the LGBTQ,
Yeah.
about how, like, DeKlantis was saying, like, we don't want you guys here, blah blah blah. And she was like, no, everyone is welcome
Yep, I remember
here, because it's not, and it is a melting pot. So I'm a school nurse now, and
Congratulations.
when I say it's a melting pot, there are Haitian, Russian, Black people, white people, Hispanic people, Latino people, Asian people. It is a melting pot,
Yeah.
of people here. You will hear all type of different languages and things like that. So I think that helps also. But now I will say I haven't seen so many Confederate flags here, which I
There's a
think
lot.
I'm like, get over yourself.
Yeah.
Baby, y'all lost. Get over it. But that's your right to have that up if you want to do that. If you feel like that's a part of your history, I don't have a problem with that.
Now, and also to piggyback what you're saying, I try my best not to pigeonhole people.
That's true.
Now, do I think the majority of them who are endorsing this flag are racist and or bigots? Absolutely. But every person who so every person who endorses that flag, I don't believe they are. It's similar to like Trump voters.
Yeah.
Just because you're a Trump voter don't make you a racist, but every racist voted for Trump.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right? So it's one of those types of things. But yeah, but to how much time have we been on there?
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Damn, we go by pretty fast. But yeah, we don't want to make this too long. We just want to
I think you should come
to
here and
encourage
experience it
others.
for
Yes,
yourself.
yes.
I mean, now there's good things and bad things. I love how here, because the only thing I really do is go grocery shopping, and I go to Ross or Burlington, but that's pretty much all I do. I don't do a whole lot of other stuff or whatever. I love how there's meat stores here, and I love how so many kid activities that you can do with your child here, and that's year round because it does get cold sometimes, but most of the time it warms back up, and it's cold for me and not cold for everybody else or what have you. And different kids, just different. You see all type of brown, white, yellow, whatever, red faces all together. So I like that our child is able to do that also.
Yes. So what you see in the media is not a representation of this state, or in particular the city of Tampa. It is not a representation. This is a great city that embraces all walks of life,
Yeah.
colors, creeds, nationalities. Don't subscribe to what a government politician
Who's an idiot?
who is trying to
And that's my
who
opinion.
is trying to stake
So
his
let me say
claim
that.
and put his stake in the sand for his political agenda, give you give you this false impression of what the state represents. It is not true. People do not care for his politics.
No, no.
I'm telling you, people don't care for his politics. His politics, it's the things that he goes about doing. It it has no rhyme or reason.
But and you know what? I had more white people when they talk about politics talk bad about him.
And you're further making
It's
my
like
point.
it's like,
You're
and I
making
just
my
go,
point.
oh, okay, because I don't talk about politics with people. I don't. I mean, my husband, but nobody else. I really don't, because I really don't care. But yeah, everybody they have not agreed with him, so that's definitely not good for him. But we'll see. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's more of the like Cuban side that really support DeKlantis.
Mhm.
I don't know, because Miami is a different story. I do not like Miami. It's totally different. Miami and Tampa are not. They are not the same, and they will not be. I cannot. I hated Miami, to be honest. I hate it. So.
All right. Well,
So y'all.
we're on our way back to the house. We got a lot of stuff we got to do this afternoon. Do some, some minor prep stuff for the weather that's coming through. So before we wrap up, Venus, is there anything you wanna say?
No, and I hope you had a great weekend. It's back to work. Damn it.
All right. Well, one thing, we will be doing a recording. We will give our take on the Michael, or AKA the Michael heist,
Heist. Oh, haha, that's funny.
uh,
I
uh,
was like, what?
controversy with his conservatorship
Yes.
that was in place. We're going to do a recording on that, and Venus and her technical skills will be breaking that up. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what day we're gonna drop it, but we're gonna drop it in parts.
Probably Wednesday. We'll see how Wednesday goes.
Okay, all right. So stay tuned for that. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and go help somebody, because if everybody go out there and do a good deed, the world will be a better place. So until next time, stay safe.
Bye.